Something people are finally starting to understand about Pearl Watts and Maurice Sam is that what makes them stand out is not just chemistry in the usual sense, it's the way they almost operate on two completely different emotional levels, but still meet perfectly in the middle, because while most on-screen pairs try to match each other's vibe, these two don't even try to do that. And somehow that is exactly why it works, because Pearl brings this steady, almost peaceful presence like she is always in control of her emotions, never rushing, never forcing anything, and then Maurice steps in with this strong emotional pull like he is carrying the weight of the entire scene, and instead of one overpowering the other, they create this push and pull effect that keeps every moment interesting, and the more people watch them, the more they realize that their scenes feel alive because of that difference, because if both of them were calm, the scene would feel flat, and if both of them were intense, it would feel overwhelming. But when you combine calm and intensity, you get something balanced, something that feels real, because that is how emotions actually work in real life. Not everyone reacts the same way at the same time. And that realism is what viewers are connecting to without even thinking about it. What's also catching attention is how Pearl Watts seems to slow everything down around her. Like, when she enters a scene, the pace changes, the energy softens, and it gives space for emotions to breathe, while Maurice Sam does the opposite. He adds pressure, he adds urgency, he makes moments feel like they matter immediately. And when those two forces come together, it creates this rhythm where the scene is constantly moving between calm and tension, and that movement is what keeps people glued, because there is always something shifting now. Because of this unique dynamic, fans are no longer just watching casually, they are paying attention to details like how long Pearl holds eye contact, or how Maurice reacts before speaking, and those little details are now becoming the main highlight of fan edits, because editors are picking out these micro moments, the quiet looks, the almost reactions, the near touches, and turning them into short emotional videos that hit hard within seconds. And once those clips start circulating online, they pull in even more people who become curious about the full story, and from there, the whole shipping culture begins to grow in a different way, because it's not based on loud romantic scenes, it's based on subtle connection fans are reading meaning into. Silence, interpreting body language, creating their own versions of what they think is happening between them, and that's why you're seeing more romantic compilations, more slow edits, more creative storytelling, and even unique ship names popping up, because people are trying to define something that doesn't feel easy to explain. Another angle people are talking about now is how their contrast is making even simple storylines feel deeper, because when you have two actors bringing different emotional weights the same scene, it automatically adds layers to the story, so even if the plot is straightforward, the performances give it extra meaning. And that is why some viewers say they don't even care about the storyline anymore, as long as these two are in it, because they know the emotional delivery will carry everything. At the same time, there is a growing belief that this calm versus intensity dynamic is becoming their signature, because once audiences start recognizing a pattern that works, they begin to expect it and look forward to it. And right now, anytime people see both names together, they already anticipate that mix of soft energy and strong emotion, and that expectation alone is enough to drive views before the movie even. What makes it even more interesting is that this contrast is not loud, it's not something that jumps at you immediately, it's something you feel gradually, which is why many people didn't notice it at first, but once you see it, you can't unsee it, and that's why rewatching becomes almost necessary, because now you're looking for those moments where calm meets intensity, and how they affect each other. Meanwhile, the edits and fan content keep expanding, because once a pairing gives fans something to interpret, it becomes endless. People are creating alternate storylines, voiceovers, emotional mashups, and even linking scenes from different movies, as if they are all connected. And this level of creativity only happens when viewers feel personally involved in what they are watching. At the end of the day, what's really happening here is that Pearl Watts and Maurice Sam are showing that contrast can be more powerful than similarity, because instead of trying to be the same, they are embracing their differences and turning it into their biggest strength. And fans are not just noticing it anymore, they are building an entire conversation and culture around it. And right now, that culture is only getting bigger with every new scene, every new edit, and every new interpretation that keeps spreading across platforms.